All right, good afternoon, and welcome back to Upland Ranch. It is the 18th of April, 2026, and this is an update after yesterday's video when we were out here checking to see how all the fruit trees were looking ahead of the freeze that we got last night. It did get down to about 31, which we're about 2,600 feet above sea level here, so it needs to get a little cooler than that to do a lot of damage. Usually about 27 is when we seriously start to lose stuff. We're just coming out here checking the orchard and see how things are looking. I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll check it out together. So give me 1 second. Here we go. This is one of those apple trees that we were looking at yesterday. There's still some blooms on there. See a lot of white here. They got, see out of the shadow. They got a little bit frost tinged there around the outside. You see that. They're kind of brown around the edges. Some of the insides there look okay. And you know, there's a few buds here that aren't even quite open yet. Like, see those there? I think those may have escaped any potential frost. So we may be okay here. Honestly, I think on this tree there's more. Oh, look at there. There's a nice cluster that's not even open yet. I am not nearly as worried about these trees as I was yesterday, but let's take a look at some of the others. I'm pretty happy with how that one looked. It's also not nearly as windy today, which I'm very happy about. Some of these new ones here, yeah, still leafing out very well. No black edges on those leaves at all. This one here, I think, I don't know. Some of these look a little the worse for wear. A little more brown on some of these. But, oh, no, look at there. Try to hold this till you see that. Right there, we've got some apples already. I didn't see those yesterday. That's exciting. I think, oh, there's another one right there. We've already got a little apple forming. Yeah, there's some here too. All right. Here's that cluster we found yesterday. It was all bright white. It is a little singed around the edges too. But all in all, there's some bright pink ones that haven't opened yet. Oh, and they still smell good too. They really do. There's another little baby apple. All right. I think we are going to be in good shape this year. I really do. Let's come over here and check out the peach tree. Remember yesterday we found several baby peaches on one of these. See how they're faring today. See if I can find them. Yep. Yeah, there's some right in there. See those? There's a couple that are actually starting to get pretty good size. All right. I'm a pretty happy man right now. Didn't show you this apple tree yesterday. This one is getting pretty old. This is by far the oldest apple tree that I have out here. Lots of blooms. I don't see any apples forming yet, but man, this tree was loaded. Just incredible. Look at all that. Some of the blossoms that are open don't seem to be, well, that got kind of singed right there. So I don't know. Oh, there's a few that aren't even open yet. I don't see any fruit forming on here at all, but we'll see. Too early to tell. Give it a few days, maybe a week, and we'll know. Yeah, but oh, this tree is probably at least 30 years old. I've pruned half of it away. See, look how old some of that wood is. But it's still one of my best producers every year. Cut that off last year, it was dead. Trying to let this here grow out and fill out the space a little bit. Might have to get a limb spreader there. Pull that down a little bit. This here is a big mulberry. We love mulberries here. It's more of a bush than a tree. Zoom out here a little bit. Hey, that's tall. I bet it's 15 feet tall already. Need to cut out a bunch of that around the base and try to turn it back into just a single trunk tree instead of a bush. But mulberries will do that. So there's the orchard. Looking pretty good. Yep, still need to burn all this brush, but hopefully we'll get to it eventually if we ever get out of the burn bans. So let me pause this and we'll go check and see how the garden did. All right, here we are back in the garden. Actually done a lot of work in here today. The wife and my son, we got quite a bit of work done just on the garden, so I thought I'd show that off a little bit. And there's Shiloh. She's following us around the farm, making sure that everything is secure. Probably found a tick there, I would imagine. All right, get this sign up. Welcome to the garden. The wife found that this afternoon at a flea market, so had to hang that up there. Down here, it's kind of in the shade. I don't know if you can see this. I didn't show this yesterday. We've got this is a nice black walnut tree that's growing here, and it likes to drop the walnuts, and this has turned into a nice little black walnut tree nursery. We'll transplant those elsewhere around the farm, but see there, that frost got them pretty good. Got a lot of black tips on these there, and see some of those others. But we'll get those dug up later once they kind of come out of the shock and transplant them somewhere around the farm where they will do some good. The asparagus is still looking good. The rhubarb there, I don't know what this little tree I showed you yesterday. We'll see. I'm still not sure what that is. Oh, I may have just snapped it. So that may not make it, which is fine. I don't know what it was anyway. The peppers are good. We covered them with a big flannel blanket last night, which seemed to have done the trick. They're in good shape. Brassicas are looking great. Of course, they're frost tolerant, did them no harm at all. Herbs there, pretty sure those aren't going to make it, but I don't know, we'll see. And this is another thing we got done today. You might notice that a little bit different from the video yesterday. I put a new gate in the back here so we can just walk all the way through to the potato beds here, which got some bindweed coming up in here. Trying to nip that in the bud before the potatoes actually start coming up. And then the strawberry bed there, which is still looking a little peaked. Need to amend that and probably replant some more strawberries in there. Been spraying a lot of bindweed out here today too, which is kind of taken over, but on the whole, I'm pretty happy with how things have survived after last night's frost. So stay tuned. We're going to get busy now. Once we hit that last frost date, planting season hits full swing. So stay tuned for some more regular updates and watch this garden grow. We'll catch you next time from here at Upland Ranch. Have a great day. Bye.